Hello guys, welcome back to my wife's channel, and today I'll be having my second edition of shoe review, and this time I'll be discussing the difference between two performing shoes, which is the LeBron 15 on high and the LeBron 16 low Hyper Jade. First, I would like to tell you that I'm using the shoes alternately whenever I feel like playing on the pose suitable for the shoes. Yeah, so I'm using the high whenever I think like I'm going to play hard, like underneath, like let's say on the pose of 3-4, like that. Kasi yung height ko actually is I'm 5'9", almost 5'10 tall. So as a basketball player sa mga Pilipino, yung height ko, you know guys, that I can be of like small to power forward. Sometimes nagpe-play ako ng center. And then, but some of the times also I use the lows whenever I play with like more on the amateur, semi-pro players na, you know that I'm talking about the bigger people. So naglalaro ako ng shooting, and sometimes I've been playing as a point guard. So for a little bit of information, guys, I've been playing since when I was grade 4. So I play in different schools. So since grade 5, I've been into school and playing as a varsity. So hindi na rin ako ganun kabago, newbie when in terms of basketball. So right now, I'm still playing, but a little bit less compared to like when I was in my prime, So as we move on, first, I want you to know ano bang type ng position meron ka before you use the type of shoes na alam mo talaga magpe-perform well. Kasi based on my views, like let's say you wear the lows when you are playing the PG or shooting guards. So mas agile siya. So let's say you of course, no, crossovers like that. You want to pass your guards like in the most agile way. Yung agility ba, yung kailangan yung ankle mo is free to move. So that's why most of the time you can see most of those shooting guards and point guards are using lows or mid cuts shoes. And then for those power forwards, small forwards and center, so mas stable sila, and they are big people. So I normally advise to use yung mga high cuts. So para mas stable yung ankle mo. And then pagka sa rebound, yan ganon. And then more on makapit yung paa mo in terms sa movement ng ankle mo, as you need to have the high. So especially nga yung malalaking tao, so they need to have these shoes on this type. Like you see LeBron James, how big he is, but and his build, agile siya, kaya niya yung katawan niya, the way he moves. So normally he can use high and lows, and kasi alam niyo kung how versatile LeBron is when in terms of hardcore. Talagang matindi talaga, heavy, pero he's able to play like a point guard or like a shooting guard. So mabilis even though he's heavy. So as we move on, guys, as I've said, pag point guard and small shooting guard, I normally use the lows. Okay, so para mas agile ako, I'm able to move like here and there, and most reactive type, para makabalik ka kaagad ng mas mabilis dun sa sa pwesto mo or dun sa pupuntahan mo whenever it's possible, you know. And then for those like, you know, you want more stability and like for rebounding, shot blocking, kasi yun yung stable eh. So you just vertical ano lang yan, verticality, kumbaga ang jump nun is more on vertical. Like, you know, I prepare the shoes of wearing the highs, okay? So I'll tell you guys, I've been into a different shoes also. So like Kobe's I normally wear the lows, okay? And normally I wear Kobe's like, you know, whenever I play like a point guard and a shooting guard. And sometimes I wear Kobe also kasi magdi-differ, depende rin naman sa sometimes sa takbo na ng game when you are getting post from second to gear up to number 3. So it's okay, it's giving you a performance also as well, like, you know, like what highs can give. Ang problema lang is yung more on injury type kasi pwede kang alam mo yun, magkaroon ng inversion type of injury na makakasama sa ankle mo, sa ligaments mo, sa ankle mo. So it might even aggravate those things and can give you a possibility of having an fracture. So yun yung difference ng dalawa. So that's why ako rin, if you're going to ask me if really check first kung ano yung muna yung post na you're gonna play. Whether you play a point guard, shooting guard, number 3, number 4, forward, or a center. So guys, I'm giving you information regarding the post and what type of shoes you're gonna wear. Performance or what is the anong comfortability sa paa ko inside, okay? So I'm using 9.5. My feet is like 9. And I'm giving extra inch on it. Ever since naglalaro ako ng basketball, talaga nagbibigay na ako ng half inch. So that the foot inside can just like, you know, it will grind, it will slide whenever you play, of course. Magi-slide yan sa loob. And then, the extra half inch will give the impact dun sa shoes mo every time you get break and then you move again. So the shoe the feet a little bit slide back and forward like that. So yung extra inch na yon, yung gap na yon, magbibigay sa foot mo na sa fingers mo na para hindi siya gaano mag-bump doon sa ramp ng shoes mo, sa bump ng shoes mo. So yun yung advice ko. Sa iba, they are normally use not half inch an inch bigger para dun sa feet nila. And let's say they're 9, they're taking 10. So, para mas lalong allowable for the feet to move freely sa loob. So, para sa akin kasi hindi ko feel yung ganun eh. Parang nalalawsihan ako. So, parang ang feel ko, parang yung shoes ko is going to give up and will remove from my feet whenever it's like, you know, hindi ko ma-feel yung high performance ng shoes pag ganun. So, it depends on that, guys. It's up to you whether you're gonna use an inch bigger or half inch bigger. So, it's up to you to feel the performance in terms of that or in case you feel the comfortability of that one. When it comes to impact naman, guys, mas gusto ko talaga yung mga shoes na merong makakapal na sole and yung ganito kasi pag impact ba, lalo na sa mga high leaper, yung impact mo bounce back ka dun sa baba ng lalo na kung yung hardcore talagang paglaro ng mas normally sa ating mga Pilipino is yung mga semento. Sobrang yan talagang malakas yung impact. So kailangan mo talaga ng caution, extra caution ng that. So yun, para sa akin mas gusto ko yung mga makakapal yung caution, like yung mga air soles, mga kailangan talaga is makapal para sa akin. So that's it, guys. So I think I have given enough information from my side regarding the shoe review in terms of what is the difference between the low and the high performing while wearing in the hardcore. Okay, so guys, the way I like it, well, please hit the like button, of course, subscribe, and share of course, para naman makapagbigay tayo ng a little bit of information dun sa ibang tao, or especially the players like us na wants to know what are the difference between high and low, based on experiencing those shoes on hard court. Well, that's it. Thank you guys. Hope you like it. Much love and God bless all.